Hello and welcome to News 500. I'm Stephen Allen.
And I'm Tom Webb.
And these are the headlines.
Man denies attempting to kill his wife in a skydive, claiming they just had a falling out.
Organisers at the Cannes Film Festival require high heels to be worn on the red carpet, following a campaign by Tom Cruise.
Prince Harry returned from a royal visit to New Zealand, where he petted a 100-year-old lizard. Prince Philip says he enjoyed the attention.
George Galloway's former PA has accused him of treating her like a servant and forcing her to perform menial tasks such as buying his clothes, although she managed to get her own back by buying him that hat.
MPs that lost their seats in the election will be given around £11.5 million in compensation.
That's a lot of money.
Well, not when you think they have to buy a whole new wardrobe. You can't expect them to wear the same clothes they had on when they were touching the plebs.
Oh, I love a dirty pleb. Nicola Sturgeon said she hoped to reach an understanding with David Cameron. She explained, "Yon scunner must be a numpty if he kens with the folk have I known, and we say to him, ho ye wee ball-bag, gonni no day that." Very good at accents, have you noticed?
No. John Bercow has been installed unopposed as Speaker of the Commons. Yay, well done, John. Although it wasn't a surprise, since all those who were against him were being installed unopposed into his wife.
She's got her own app. To tell us more, we go to Archie Maddox.
Thanks, Archie.
Scientists were initially excited about new evidence of dinosaurs in the west of Ireland. Enthusiasm waned when the creatures turned out to be Prince Charles and Gerry Adams.
After
just like that, just like that look.
I'm trying to work.
Do you get a lot of work as a Gerry Adams impersonator?
No.
Well, there you go. Options when the career doesn't work out.
Tweet in. After serving just 10 months for killing his girlfriend, Oscar Pistorius has said he plans to try and find new work training children. Potty training.
A British adventurer and his team of polar explorers have smashed the record for the fastest crossing of Greenland's ice cap. But thanks to climate change, that ice cap is now 2 yards across.
Formula One Red Bull Racing chief Christian Horner spiced up his life this week when two became one as he married Jerry Halliwell. At the after party, they slammed their bodies down and wound them all around before heading back to the hotel for a zig-a-zig-ah.
Yep, you stop with the Spice Girl puns, yeah? Stop right now, thank you very much.
A woman in America has been arrested for spitting in her roommate's food and then spraying it with Windex. She says she wasn't trying to poison anyone, she was just trying to give it the old spit and polish.
On the subject of people who will eat anything that's put in front of them, we go to our so-called expert, Eric McMcElroy.
McMcElroy? I've been on a diet. Anyway, in Northern Ireland, a judge has ruled that a Christian-run bakery discriminated against a gay customer by refusing to make him a wedding cake. It's often bakers that seem to have this problem. I suppose they just get tired of all those soggy biscuits. Christian rights organizations are furious about the judge's decision. Their spokesman told me that in the Bible, Jesus didn't break bread with Adam and Steve, which is true, as Steve was not a common name in Israel. Although, it's not just bakers. There's a pizza shop in the US state of Indiana that has announced that they would refuse to cater a gay wedding. Come on, a pizza served at a gay wedding? If there was a gay couple that wants Indiana pizza at their wedding, that's probably because they haven't had New York pizza. Pepperoni sausages. But the good news is that now at least one gay couple has won the right to have food made for them by people who don't like them. What could possibly go wrong? Nick McElroy. That's for you, Steve.
Thanks, Eric. Here you go, Tom. Eric says to give you this.
Oh, thanks, Eric. Salted caramel. Cinnamon. Gingeritis.
Oh. A study has found increasing numbers of staff are being tempted into new jobs with an array of feel-good perks.
Tobacco?
Such as Indian head massage and colonic irrigation.
Strongbow?
That's one round of The Apprentice I'm glad I missed.
And Eric's mum.
Well, they do use yeast. I don't actually think they do enemas on The Apprentice because those candidates still seem full of shit.
There's a hint of that as well. In China, a school apologised after a teacher described a child's art project as dog fart, making that the first time the teacher implied the dog ate the homework.
A Sikh man has been heralded as a hero for breaking religious protocol by removing his turban in public to help save the life of a 5-year-old child. Funny, he removes his turban and he's a hero, but when I took off my swimming trunks to save that woman, oh, I'm banned from Waitrose.
Good news for the unemployment rate as it falls to its lowest level since the 2008 financial crisis, one of my favourite financial crises. The rate is currently 6.2% on average, but 50% for former political party leaders.
According to a new study, the most unfaithful people are called Nathan or Megan. So, dear future husband, get ready to be a cuckold.
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 You'd know, you're the expert.
Thank you. And finally, online use has doubled in the last 10 years. So, at that rate, we should have about 400 views per episode by 2025.
High five! That's it for this week's News 500, the week's news in 500 seconds.
Dog fart.